Shalom, all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham, Barakathash, and I'm on the apostle of JMS, and to the bishops, the elders, and all the sincere brethren that labor in the truth that goes the world, and to all the sincere brethren and sisters that listen to the truth. And I pray this lesson be another edifying lesson to the flocks, and whether the Most High want to hear this message, let it be heard. And before I begin the lesson, I will introduce the true name of the Father, which is Yahweh, and the names mean He exists, and the true name of the Son is Yahushua HaMashiach, which means the Redeemer or the Deliverer, and is only coming to redeem His people, which is the nation of Israel. And in today's age, you identify them as the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and the so-called Native Americans, which scattered on all four corners of the world, and it looks like the nations that also practice the custom of the other nations. And with that, that will be it for the introduction of the lesson. And for today's title is Esau will be a forgotten history in the kingdom. So Esau, which is the so-called white man, will be a forgotten history in the kingdom. So like right now, it is really impossible for people to see anybody ruling the world outside of Esau. Like the entire world is at Edomite mercy. That's why when we're in the kingdom, we'll be like, hey, do you remember Esau, the guy that used to rule the world? So especially among our people, since we've been in captivity for the past few centuries, since the late 1300s till now, we've been in captivity under the Edomite. So our people cannot fathom a world ruling without Esau. That's why when you tell them, well, the kingdom is for you, you're gonna be ruling, and everybody's gonna be beneath you, they'll be like, what? Well, we're all equal. Our people cannot fathom a world without seeing Esau ruling. So in the kingdom, it's gonna be forgotten history. So like right now, the only people that's acknowledged that Esau is gonna be a bygone history, that we are gonna be the one that's gonna be on top, is us of the hopeful elect family. Lord willing, it is you, sincere brethren and sisters, that are listening to the truth on a daily basis, basically, man. So very soon, Esau will not be something that's gonna be in our mind anymore. It's gonna be like a dream. When you're sleeping, you have a dream, and as soon as you woke up, you completely forget it. So that's basically how Esau gonna be in the kingdom, basically. So we're gonna read the book of Job 20, and let's see where it gets us. Job 20 and 5. The triumphant of the wicked has been short-lived. So who's the wicked? So when the Bible talks about the wicked is none other than Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And you get people at the time will be like, well, every nation on the planet have wicked people. Yeah, every nation on the planet have wicked people. But guess who the Bible called the wicked, which is Esau, Edom? You're gonna put it like a athletes, right? I love watching fights, specific MMA. There's a ranking that you get the top 10 opponents. The top 10 opponents of the world, they're all very dangerous. However, the most dangerous man within the top 10 is basically the champion himself. And that's how it is. All the nations are wicked in the world. However, the wicked is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. That's how it is, basically. So the triumph of the wicked has been short-lived. So the triumph of the wicked, which is Esau, is basically short-lived. Like right now, the time that we're living right now, Esau is implementing all sort of things, and he think he's gonna win. Like technically, right now, he is winning. He's ruling. He's doing whatever he wanted to do. So his pride make it think like he's gonna win. But guess what? His victory is gonna be short-lived, because Esau is trying to implement the MOTB, and so he controls the entire world basically. And right now, to a certain extent, he has implemented to some area of the world. So he's feeling confident. He's like, yeah, I'm controlling the world. Nobody can touch me. But guess what? That victory is going to be short-lived. And the joy of the godless has only been temporary. So the joy of the godless has been temporary. And technically, you can include all the time that they've been ruling the world. Since they put us in a captivity, both southern and northern kingdom, basically the entire nation of Israel in captivity, which is late 1300 till now. That is roughly 5 or 6 centuries that they've been ruling, and they've been thinking nobody can stop them. But guess what? As long as you think it is a very short period, because us Israelites, we're going to be ruling forever and ever. and nobody gonna take that away from us, man. And we see that in the book of I just read it the other day too. Uh, I forget which verse I read the other day. Was it Matthew 11? Let me give me one quick second. I'm gonna look for it. I can't remember exactly that verse. Basically, the kingdom has been given to Yahushua. He's going to be ruling it forever and ever. I'm sorry, I cannot remember exactly the verse, but though the pride of the goddess reaches to the heaven, so basically the pride of Esau has been reaching to the heaven, and we've seen it because Esau is boasting and beating in chest, be like, who is gonna stop me? No one. And we know the other day, I said the other day, a few days ago, it was a 250th anniversary of Babylon the Great, and Babylon the Great say when they were giving their speech, they said we are the greatest nation on earth. Everybody want to be like us, and we always gonna be the greatest nation on earth. That's basically the pride of this devil. And their heads touch the clouds, yet they will vanish forever. And their head touch the clouds, and yet they will be vanished forever. So Esau is going to be vanished forever. It's going to be disappear. Like the only reason Esau is above us is because the Most High Yahweh put him there. Because we know the nation of Israel is going to be the ruler in the next kingdom. We're going to be ruling forever and ever. Because if you remember back in the garden, all we know was righteousness. We didn't know wickedness. So in order for us to be perfect rulers, well, we need to know both righteousness and wickedness. And that's exactly why the Heavenly Father Yahweh put this devil in this position. Thrown away, yet they will vanish forever, thrown away like their own dung. So they're going to be vanished forever, and they're going to be thrown away like their own dung, which is like a you know when you do a number 2 and you flush it and you never see it again. That's basically how Esau going to be. Those who knew them will ask, where are they? So those who knew these devils, they'll be like, where are they? Like everybody gonna be like, wait, where's Esau? Like in the kingdom when we have our kids, and we're gonna tell them the story of Esau that's gonna be ruling. That was used to be ruling over us, and they used to be our masters. They be used to be giving us help. Our children and children, they'll be like, wait, Esau? You mean those guys over there? Those guys are serving us? Those guys are sleeping in this pit? They used to be ruling over us? They be like, no way, Dad. You definitely lying to us. No, we can be like, no, that is true, and we're gonna show them through however we do in the kingdom. Now we have TV. We're sitting down, kingdom, whatever we use. We can basically, when the Most High used to show the prophet's vision, and the prophet will be living inside the vision. So we're gonna be showing them like that. They be like, wow, Dad, that is very true. They wouldn't even understand it, basically. Just like right now we can't comprehend what we're gonna see in the kingdom. In the kingdom, our children would not be able to comprehend it, how Esau, this devil, and even the rest of the nation was ruling over us. However, it was necessary. And let's see Daniel 4 and 17 and see how we get there. So when you read Daniel 4 and 17, it says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers. So the watchers who are the prophets, the men of the Lord, and the demand by the word of the holy ones. So basically, it is commanded by the word of the holy ones. The holy ones are basically, once again, the prophets that the Most High has appointed to give this message, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruler in the kingdom of men, so that everyone can know that the Heavenly Father Yahweh has is ruling over the kingdom of men, which is the Heavenly Father Yahweh is the ultimate king. He's ruling over everyone, basically, of and give it to whomsoever he will. So he give the power, or he give rulership to whoever he wants, and set it up over the bestest of men. And he even gave it to the bestest of men, which is Esau Edom. So no one can say the Heavenly Father Yahweh is unfair. He gave power to every nations. There's 18 nations on the planet. Every nation, all 18 nations has been ruling at some point. So nobody can say, the Most High is unfair, and he only give the rulership to one person. He gave it to everybody, even the lowliest of the lowliest, which is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. So that's it for the lesson, man. I pray that's an edifying lesson to the flocks, and whether the Most High want to this message, let it be heard. And with that, I can say, Shalom.